1 Peter 4:17. So you believe in the Holy Scripture, right? So you say you believe in the Bible, or you know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't want to get into all of that. Isaiah 8:20. The 1 Peter 4:17.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, verse 17. For the time has come that judgment.
Hold on, like 4:11.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, verse 11.
Get out.
If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God.
So it says, if any man speak, let him speak as oracles of God. So we coming just to you from the Bible. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
If any man minister, let him do it as the ability which God given him.
Hey, so we put us to the ability God given. So we out here preaching come on, brother. You ain't the words of the Most High, how about the word?
Come on, brother.
So we not going up our thoughts, how we feel.
We see you walk by here all the time.
Scripture, brother. All right. So according to what we're doing out here, we let our people know according to the Bible that they're Hebrew Israelites in these last days. Because a lot of us, we call ourselves black, but black is the color of my boots. And we are not black. Black is a color in the crayon box. They say African American. African American, that's the name of two white people, American Vespucci and Scipio Africanus.
That's right.
So how can we be named as a white man and our parents ain't even white? Does that make any sense? It makes no sense. All right. So before we came here, before we were doing slavery, who were we? That's the question. Did you know your identity is one of the biggest kept secrets on the planet? Our people don't know who they are. Give me Isaiah 1 and 3.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse number 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
So these are two dumb animals, right? Go ahead.
But Israel does not know.
But say what?
But Israel does not know.
So Israel don't know who they are these days. Because Israel right here, they saying they black, they saying they're a nigga, they saying I'm African American. Hey, our people don't even know. Continue.
My people does not consider.
They don't even consider who they are. They're the chosen people of the Most High God.
Hey, brother.
Understand?
That's right, brother.
And do you know how we recognize ourselves being the children of Israel? All right. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. Give me Deuteronomy 2 and 8. Huh? Dan was dispersed to the nation. To the nation. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So you heard the story. You heard the story of Moses. Okay, so now in Deuteronomy, Moses is speaking throughout the first 5 books of the Bible. Moses talking. Moses wrote the first 5 books. Understand? So now in Deuteronomy 1 and 1, he's saying that Moses speaks to all Israel, right? Now give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Fine. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse number 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
All right, so it says that if the people Israelites, if they didn't observe, it said, hold on, read that again.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken.
So he said, if y'all will not listen, go ahead.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
He said to observe, so we gotta listen, watch, and do. So we was given to listen, watch, and do the words of the Lord, the commandments of the Most High God. So he said, if y'all do not do this, what will happen?
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So it said the Hebrew Israelites, the Israelites according to the Bible, it says, if y'all don't listen to the words of the Most High God, y'all gonna be cursed, right? So it said, okay, what's one of the curses? What's the curse?
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
He said the Israelites, hey, y'all gonna be cursed in the city, man. Y'all gonna be in the project. So that's not the so-called black man occupy the project. In any city you can go in, we in the project. It don't matter where you at in America, we in the project. Go ahead.
Cursed shall thou be in the field.
Cursed shall thou be in the field. It says, cursed shall thou be in the field. What if we not cursed in the field, getting our backs beat in, kind of picking cotton to our fingers bled? That's a curse. That's a curse. Verse 32.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look, and fail with longing for them all the day long.
So it said, your children will be taken away from you, and you will not have no might in your hand. Did not in the time of slavery, our children were taken away from us. Right now, in today's age, the CPS come and take your children, there's nothing that you can do about it.
Right.
They gone. So that still applies to us, man. Go ahead. Give me 32. 37.
Gone. Verse 37.
Uh-huh.
And thou shalt become an astonishment.
It said thou shalt become an astonishment. You know what astonishment is? Kind of, hey, when you see our women out here kind of twerking, you know what I'm saying? When you see them on the screen, they ain't got no clothes on. You know what I'm saying? Our men, they saying they're a thug or they're a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this drug, I'm on that drug. Hey man, the people they looking at, look at astonishment, man. Who they look at on sports? Who the top players in sports? We are. Hey, the other nations, they gotta sit back and they just watch us do our thing, man.
Right.
We astonishment. Go ahead.
A proverb.
A proverb. A proverb is a saying, man. You ever heard you wanna hide something from a nigga put it in the book? Black people love chicken. Black people love watermelon. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, sister? You know who you are according to the Bible? All right. So, go ahead.
And the byword.
So the byword. Black of black, African American, nigga, big. Hey, all these things are bywords. So it's saying, to kind of catch you up, we kind of letting the brother know who we are according to the Bible. But these different curses, we just said we're gonna be cursed in the city, right? Cursed in the field. That's two curses that apply to us. It said your children will be taken from you and it won't be nobody in your hand. That's another curse. It said with your astonishment, a byword, a proverb, and a byword. Another thing that applies to us. Go ahead. You about to get this. Go ahead.
This is the book of Haggai, chapter 1, verse 6.
Check this out, though.
Ye have sown much and bring in little.
Hey, we work our ass off, man, and we bring in little, man. We kind of go on the job, kind of be sweating, kind of go hard, and we barely bring any money home. Go ahead.
Ye eat, but ye have not enough.
We eat, but we have not enough. Some of us even have food stamps, and we still don't have food in our refrigerator. Still can keep food in our refrigerarer. Our people are suffering, man. Go ahead.
Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink.
And our people still thirsty, man. And that's twofold. You understand? It's twofold. They out here, they need spiritual water as well. Our people, they out here thirsty right now. Our people are hungry right now. They need spiritual food, man. And physical food. But go ahead.
Ye clothe you, but there is none warm.
Hey, and then there's nothing. We out here, we're naked because we don't know who we are. That's being naked out here. We don't know who we are in these last days. We still think we're black. Hey, man, we naked out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We think it's okay to kill one another. Hey, we naked out here. Go ahead.
And he that earneth wages, to put it into a bag with holes.
Whoa! It said he that earneth. Read that part again.
And he that earneth wages, to put it into a bag with holes.
So it's kind of like this. But when you get paid, how long did that? Listen, brother.
I'm listening. I'm also looking at my wife and my
okay. I got you. Well, it says when you earn wages, though, man, it says it's gonna be like you put a hole with a hole in the bag. When you get paid, don't that money go kind of fast? Yep. It's like, dang, man, I just got paid. Now I'm broke again. Hey, that's us, man. As soon as we get our check, we kind of pay a few bills. We ain't got no more money. Now go ahead and go to 46.
On. Verse 46 of Deuteronomy chapter 28. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So all these curses that we're telling you about, all these things we're telling you, these are going to be upon us for a sign. When you see a sign, we see a kind of red, a stop sign, you know to stop, right?
Yes.
You see a green light, you kind of know to go.
Right.
You see a sign that says hungry highway, you know you got some pizza. Right. So these are signs to let us know that we Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. Right. Go ahead.
And for a wonder.
And for a wonder,
And upon thy seed forever.
It said upon thy seed forever. How long is forever?
Forever.
Forever is a long time. So it said forever these things are going to be a sign upon us. Go ahead.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
So we did not serve the Lord with joyfulness and gladness of heart. We kind of felt like we had to do it. If we didn't do it, we was going to get stoned. So we kind of felt like we was forced. But we got to serve the Lord with joyfulness of heart. We got to want to do it. We got to want to serve the Lord. Go ahead.
For the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
In hunger. It said in hunger, right? So when you kind of get hungry, where you get food from? Supermarket, right? Who owns supermarket? White man. Okay. Let's get that.
And in thirst.
When you get thirsty, where you go get? Did you know that you cannot, if it was to rain right now, and you kind of got a little basin and kind of collect the water, did you know you'll get fined for that?
Come here the word, bro. Come here the word, brother. Come here the word.
2 minutes.
Yes, I know that's the reason.
That's skycracker, brother.
And in nakedness.
Back to the word again. Nakedness. So all that cotton that we pick, we don't even own no textile mills. We can't say, well, dang, man. They can't say, well, since y'all picked all this cotton, y'all get free shirts, free pants. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like that. We still got to go and buy, and we still got to go and buy from them.
Right.
And even if we got our own company, we still got to buy our cotton from them.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
And in one of all things.
It said in one of all things. To even leave this country, you got to have a passport.
Right.
To even drive, you got to have a license. To even get an education, you got to go to their school.
Right.
You understand? Like, you got to go for them for everything. For everything. Right? And if you don't go follow their rules, hey man, it's possible you can get thrown in jail, man. And they'll quick to do that. Sometimes you ain't got to do nothing and still throw you in jail.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
So he will put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. We had yokes of iron upon our neck.
Until he have destroyed thee.
So it said, now you're not going to always have this yoke of iron upon your neck. At some point in time, it's going to come off. And that's the point in time when he got destroyed thee, right?
Right. The Lord shall bring a nation.
Hold on. So it said he had destroyed, right? So what does it mean to he destroyed thee? Well, right now, we out here saying, hey man, I'm black. Some people, I asked a brother one time who he is, he said, I'm a nigga. Like, whoa, brother, you have no self-respect. He just jumped out saying I'm a nigga. You know what I'm saying? He destroyed. Hey, right now you got our people if you step on their shoes, hey, I'ma shoot you, man. You done stepped on my shoes. You done stepped on my new J's. I'ma kill you now. Hey man, that's destroyed, man. We taking materialistic things and we done lost our damn mind, right? Then you got our people out here. They don't even have a damn dollar in their pocket, but they walk around with damn Balenciaga belt on, Balenciaga shoes,
right.
Balenciaga shirt, and you can't even pay your bills.
Right.
Hey man, you destroyed, man. You destroyed. We think it's okay to damn be on drugs all day. So damn smoking blunt. You know what I'm saying? Our people glorify smoking weed. Right. You know what I'm saying? And what does that do? They ain't doing nothing but slow down your mind, man. It slows down your mind. Go ahead. Give me on verse 54.
On. Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you.
So the man that is tender among you. So we used to be very delicate people, man. We used to love each other, brother. Hey, this brother, I don't know this brother. He kind of come to my city, man. Hey, brother, you need a place to stay. Brother, we got food set out for you. Everything is set out for you. That's the kind of heart we have towards our people. Go ahead.
And very delicate. His eye shall be evil toward his brother.
We were just talking about that. Hey, man, brothers out here, around here, man, they don't even own the damn street. But just because you on the other side of the street, oh, nah, folks, nah, this gang. Hey, man, they done lost their mind. They around here claiming sex. Hey, they don't even own the damn block, man.
Right.
That's right.
And they want to take each other out talking about some games. And that's madness, man. Go ahead.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
His bosom. Hey, man, nowadays, our men don't know how to treat our women nowadays, man. You know what? Go ahead.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
It says toward the remnant of the children which he shall lead. Who are known for leading their kids, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get a kicker right here. So now, the reason why we're saying this, give me Deuteronomy 5 and 6. Go ahead and give me 58. The reason why we're saying all this is because we're aligning ourselves. We naming our curses, right? We teaching our curses. Who in the Bible can really say they match these curses but us? Right? Now go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So he said, Lord shall bring you into Egypt again. We was in Egypt before. We kind of walked out of there. So if we walked out of Egypt, why would we have to take a ship to go back? So it obviously means another Egypt, right? Give me Revelation 11 and 8. All right. Now it said, we gonna break down the word Egypt. All right.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5, verse 6. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
So Egypt is associated with the house of bondage, right? So now let's get another thing about Egypt, right?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8. It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
It says spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. So this is spiritually. we going in out here. So this place is called spiritually, it's called Egypt. Okay? So this place is spiritually called Egypt, right? Alright, go ahead. So he said,
the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 68 from the top. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
So who else went through slavery again with ships? Right. Us. Right. That's us. That's straight up talking about us. That's like, dang. Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more.
What I was saying by the way I spake to thee, he said the way I said it, that's the way it's gonna happen. And it literally happened just like that. We went through slavery on ships. Literally. Go ahead.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We have not seen our homeland again. Our homeland is Jerusalem. Give me that. Give me Galatians 4. All that. Give me Galatians 4.
This is the book of This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
It's free,
Which is the mother of us all.
Jerusalem is the mother of us all. That is our home, and that is our motherland. That is Jerusalem. Okay? All right?
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies. For bondmen.
It say you're going to be sold to your enemy for bondmen, for slave man.
And bondwoman.
And slave woman.
And no man shall buy you.
And nobody shall redeem you out of this slavery. Marcus Garvey tried it. Malcolm X tried it. Martin Luther King tried it. It didn't work. It did not work. And it's not going to work. The only way that it can work is that we come back to our heritage and serving the Most High with joyfulness of heart. So now that being that we recognize ourselves as Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, according to these curses in Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15, right? Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. All right, give me Joel 2 and 27. This is about how Africa sold us to Greece. Yeah. Bring that out right now.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3. You want me to start at 4? I'm going to start at 4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
11 and 8.
I'm going to drop down to 6.
11 and 8. 11 and 8 is good. We could have different between us and Egyptians. Whatever okay. Go ahead and see on that.
Yea, what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine? So those are African nations. Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your own recompense upon your own head? Because ye have taken my silver and my gold.
He said, you have taken my silver and my gold. We are that silver and that gold. Go ahead.
And have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
So he said, you have sold the children of Israel, the children of Judah to the Grecians. This is what the Africans did. They sold us. You know how they said it was Africa selling Africa? Well, it was Africa selling Israelites.
That's right.
So they took us and they sold us to the Grecians, so-called white men. That's what they did. It's the history right here, right in the Bible. All right. What's that one? All right, now so give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
Yeah, it says this 11.
All right, bring it out.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 11, verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
So a dog, hey, he's referring to the other nations. So we know it's not talking about an actual physical dog. He's talking about people. He's talking about those other nations. They're dogs, man. Go ahead.
Against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Lord does put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
So it's a difference between us and the Egyptians. The Lord has set us apart from them. We were slaves in Egypt, but we're different from them. We are not the Egyptians. The Lord has set us apart from them. Go ahead. So being that we know, okay, we are Israelites, you know what I'm saying? We know that we're Israelites according to the Bible. Kind of brought out some precepts, kind of said this and kind of that. Because always, you can't start something unless you start from the basic first. You gotta know who you are before you go somewhere else. You understand? So we start off knowing who we are, kind of recognize ourselves according to the Bible, like, okay, we not Africans, we're Israelites, you know what I'm saying? We are God's other people. So let's get this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Hey, so the Lord God says it's a requirement. It's a requirement for being an Israelite. It ain't just, it's like, okay, you know how like you kind of get in the club, like you in a secret club. Hey, it's a requirement for being in that club. Hey, it's a requirement in this special group of chosen people. You ain't just gonna be like, well, I'm a God's chosen people, I live how I want. No, it's a requirement to get in this club, all right?
But to fear the Lord thy God.
We gotta fear the Lord our God. So being that you in this club, and this is so crazy about this club, hey, you born inside this club.
That's right.
You born inside this club. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, well, hey, I'm in it because I believe it. No, you born into this. You in this thing by blood. You know what I'm saying? This is a blood thing. So it says, being that you're born inside this, is a requirement for this, for the lifestyle that you're born into. Is what?
To walk in all his ways.
To walk in all his ways. Go ahead.
And to love him.
And to love him. We gotta love the Lord. How do we show the Lord that we love him?
And
follow his word, right? Let's get that. 1 John 5 and 3.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5, and verse number 3.
Brother, you ain't got 2 minutes of the word of the Lord? You got it?
For this is the love of God.
So this is the love of God.
That we keep his commandments.
That we what?
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments. This is how we show the Most High that we love him, by us keeping his commandments. Right? So, okay. Yeah.
this book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 4.
Start at
All right. This book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him.
Because a lot of people say they kind of establish, I got a personal relationship with the Most High. I got a personal relationship. So now the Bible is telling us, well, if you say that you know the Lord, this is how it goes down. Go ahead.
If we keep his commandments.
Said this is how we know the Lord by us keeping his commandments. Go ahead.
He that says, I know him and keepeth not his commandments is a liar.
Is a what?
Is a liar.
Is a what?
Is a liar.
He's a liar. So you got a lot of people out there saying, hey, I know the Lord. Lord know my heart. Hey, man, you a liar, man. The Lord do know you, but you don't know him.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And the truth is not in him.
He said the truth is not in him, man. 2 minutes, brother. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes ain't time, brother.
All right. Let's take a flight real quick.
All right, go ahead.
You got 2 minutes for the word of the Lord? Just 2 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Come and talk to us, sister.
You know?
You don't need to know your hair.
Good, man. Give me Matthew chapter 19 and verse 17. You know, a lot of people, they saying that's good, right?
Exactly.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 17. And he said unto him, why callest thou me good?
So why she say she good? She say she good, man. She don't even know who she is, man. Kind of just winging it right now. She kind of winging it. She don't know who she is to people. She don't know she got to keep the commandments.
She don't even know this for her.
Good. Go ahead.
There is none good but one.
There is none good but one. Hell, ain't now one of us up here good, man. Right. Ain't nobody been good, man. Only one is good, that's the Most High, man. Go ahead.
That is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
So it said if you want to enter into life. So why does it say enter into life? So obviously that means the eternal life. So we already live right now, but there's another life. And that's the eternal life. Is to do what?
Keep the commandments.
That's right. All right. Now, so do you know some commandments, brother?
Thou shalt not kill.
All right, that's one. That's one. That's one.
Thou shalt have no other God.
All right, yeah, that's another one. That's another one. What's another one? We got some more now.
Walk with your Don't covet
You stay right there.
possessions. Don't covet your neighbor's possessions. Don't commit adultery.
All right, I'm gonna start out with the first one. I'm gonna start with the first one. I'm gonna start with this one. Give me the business. 19 and verse 17. You stay where you at. You stay where you at. All right, so brother.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
So we can't hate our brother in our heart, all right?
Thou shalt anywise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
So we cannot suffer sin upon our neighbor. What does that mean? If I know something that you got
somebody if they're doing wrong.
Correct
someone if they're doing wrong.
Oh, right, that's right. So we gotta do that. If I didn't love y'all sit there and watch you do wrong, that's like saying I see you playing in the street and a damn big ass Mack truck coming down. I'm like, well, he maybe he see, maybe he wrong. That's not love. You know what I'm saying? Love would be, hey bro, you better get out the road right now. You know what I'm saying? And there's a big Mack truck coming, literally, and it's coming to destroy this place, man.
That's right.
Right.
So one of the things we're gonna get is
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make fringes in the borders of their garments.
So check this out. Look around all the brothers. Yeah, these are fringes, so you gotta have fringes. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Throughout their generation.
Throughout their generation. What does that mean? Throughout their generation. That's forever. That's forever. Go ahead.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
So it's a ribbon of blue upon all our borders. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
So it don't matter what color you got. You can have any color. You know, these brothers got kind of white right here. I kind of got this color. Brother got black. He got gold. You know what I'm saying? So it's different colors. He got red. You know? But as long as you got this ribbon of blue. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
You know how like you got like an alarm clock? It kind of reminds you, okay, it's time for me to get up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta kind of go to work. You know what I'm saying? Or it's time for me to study. Or it's time for me to kind of cook. Well, these are reminders for us to keep the commandments of the Lord. We kind of get in sticky situations. Hell, we tempted every day. You know what I'm saying? Well, these are a reminder for us that, hey, we gotta stay on that path, man. Go ahead.
And do them. And that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a-whoring.
Go a-whoring. That's what that means. It means actually going whoring like with women, but it also means in other doctrines as well, and other philosophies. That's whoring. You understand? Because you're committing spiritual fornication with the Most High. Because He gave us one true doctrine. You understand? But a lot of our people, they kind of go off on a whim and say, well, I believe in this, I believe in that. But the Lord said, I gave y'all requirements to do this. All right, now go ahead, Leviticus 11, verse 7.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. No. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
Do you know what swine is, brother?
Yeah. Pork, cat, rat, dog.
Pork. Swine is pork. Go ahead.
He is unclean unto you.
Hey, the pig is unclean to us, man. It's a filthy animal, man. Do you know why the Lord gave us Levitical dietary laws?
Wow.
Give me 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. 17. 3?
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So you are the temple of God. The Lord trying to dwell within us. We are the temple. Go ahead.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
So if you defile your temple, the Lord is going to destroy you. Hey man, you can also defile your temple, horn out women. You can defile your temple smoking. You can defile your temple going to other philosophies and ideologies. Hey, that's all these are many ways that you can defile the temple of the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? So that's why He gave us dietary laws so we can keep our temple clean. Go ahead.
It's the book of Exodus.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. These shall ye eat of all that are in the water.
So what do you eat that come out of water? What do you eat? Shrimp, shellfish?
I don't eat scavengers.
Hey, all praise, all praise. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Hey, the Lord kind of told us about that. Go ahead.
Whatsoever have fins and scales in the water.
So whatever we eat in the water, they gotta have fins and scales. You said to eat fish. So that's a good thing. All praise to the Most High.
In the seas and in the river.
In the seas and river. Give me the Leviticus 19. 27. You go ahead, you know, hold on, you hold that right there. You go ahead and what you got.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse number 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So do you know when the Sabbath day is? Saturday. Do you know when it begins?
When it begins?
Yeah.
Sunrise.
With the sunrise? Give me yeah.
At daybreak.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 5. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day.
So it said the evening and the morning was the first day. So the evening begins first, and then the morning, and that's the day. You get me? All right. So
Start from the top.
So to say that means it starts Friday evening to Saturday evening. You know what I'm saying? That's the Sabbath day. So the evening starts the day. But being over here in America, they kind of changed time. So they said at 12 o'clock at night, that's the beginning of the new day. That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like 12 o'clock at night, now it's a different day. That don't make sense. But once the sun go down, and then the sun rises and it sets again, that's the day. So it's from Friday, Saturday, sundown to Saturday, sundown.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
The Sabbath day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. So you got to keep the Sabbath day holy. There can't no buying, no selling. And if you got a job, you got to work on Saturday. I mean, I understand that. If you don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't doing no work, you ain't out there cleaning up your yard, washing your car. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing none of that. We kind of resting. The Lord ordained us a day of rest. How beautiful is that? The Lord give us a day of rest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your head.
So we can't round the corners of our head.
Neither shalt thou part the corners of thy beard.
So, hey, brother, does your beard have to go like that?
No, I should go.
See, you gotta kind of let it grow out, man. Hey, how do you recognize a male lion versus a female lion? It's mane, man. You gotta let your mane grow out. That's your badge of honor, man.
Right.
You gotta let it grow out, man. Hey, that's a beautiful thing to have a mane, man. You know, some brothers can't even grow that. You know what I'm saying? And you got, hey, think about this. You got a brother, he can't grow that. You know, you gotta let it grow. But if you can't, you know what I'm saying? Single father right there, he just got, hey, you gotta grow out. You got, hey, but you mighty, man. And that's a badge of honor, man. Because you know, when you come to this society, they kind of want us to save our beards off. That makes it kind of look young, like a little boy. You know what I'm saying? But that's when they come from, they can call us boys. When we came over here, we had men come up with little mighty beard, long hair, and they kind of like, hey, nah, man. They want to take beard after every bit of our hair is away from us. And that's what they did. Go ahead.
Verse 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you.
But we can't get no tattoos. Remember, it goes back to us having that being that simple. So, we kind of dived into this bit, kind of had a little conversation. So, brother, could you give me a couple of memories that you know now that
other commandments besides the 10, like the dietary laws.
Right.
Love thy neighbor.
What's some of the dietary laws that we got?
You're not supposed to eat scavengers and things with cloven feet.
That's right, that's right, King. So you can't eat things like pork. You can't be eating on pork. What about the Sabbath day?
Sabbath day from the evening to the evening of the next day.
All praise. So brother, I got a question.
Oh, no, bro. 2 minutes, brother. 2 minutes.
So I got a question. So, according to the Bible, kind of, you know what I'm saying, who would you say you are, King?
Tribe of Judah.
Tribe 2, what would you say you are what?
What do you mean by what I say?
Read Deuteronomy 1 and 1.
Yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
That's what I was getting at. So what would you say you are, King Israel? That's right! That's right, man. That's right. That's right, man. Hey, man, you Israelite, man. Oh, yeah. That chain up, brother.
Y'all talking about Africa?
Yeah, brother. You gonna kind of get rid of that chain, man. You're not an African. You're an Israelite, brother. That's right. All right.
You know, Israel is a part of Africa.
Oh, it is. Like, it is on north. Yeah. It's on the northern part. It's on the northern part.
It's a part of Africa. There is no Middle East.
Yeah, they took it off.
Yeah, they took your homeland off, man. But yeah, just know that King. Hey. But yeah, definitely got to start looking for you some friends, bro. You ever heard of Joanne?
Joanne fabric store?
Yeah, it's a fabric store.
Here in town?
Yeah, Hobby Lobby.
And then also you heard of Etsy? It's a like
So there's an Etsy here?
You know, it's an online. You ever order online?
Yeah, Etsy. Okay.
Yeah. Order something offline. Amazon, they got some on Amazon. You can order certain with fringes already on it.
Yeah.
On Amazon.
I do the fringes too, but me and my wife, we do the fringes.
Yeah, so you kind of get up with the brother. He kind of can hook you up. He made that garbage. He made that right there too. When my pop got on the green thing, he made that too. Right. So hey man, you kind of get into this thing, kind of and it takes more than just, you know what I'm saying. Well, hey, I'm into it. Now you gotta kind of get around brothers that's into this thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Give me Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9. Brother, you got 2 minutes to hear the words of the Lord.
Working, man.
Oh, you working? All right. I got you.
I just came from the church cleaning my church up, man.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 9. 2 are better than 1.
It says 2 are better than 1.
Because they have a good reward for their labor.
It says because they have a good reward for their labor, man. So, hey, go ahead.
For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
Hey, so if they fall, we can lift up our fellow. You know what I'm saying? I got you. All right, come.
I'm a psychology professor at Cookland.
Okay.
Yeah. My name is Daniel Holler. I have a PhD in clinical psychology. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate what y'all doing and teaching.
Okay, yeah. Hey, I'll pray for
I'm a lot older than I look, but you know, that's all that clean living. And I read every day.
So one last question today, King.
Go right ahead.
One last question.
Yeah.
We need to understand this thing right here today. Because we kind of came up, we kind of talked about black people and African Americans, but we know who we really are, which is what?
Israelites.
That's right! That's right! All right, King. Got it, hey.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, brother. Yes, sir. Y'all keep teaching, man.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you. I like that staff, too.
Hey, y'all pray. You got brother stand right here.
In the red. Y'all be
Give
good.
us before you go, brother. It's up to you if you use it.
It was just on that card. Y'all text me.
Oh, it's on the card.
Okay.
All right, with that, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have the next mighty speaker come up. Give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua. Kwam Yashrala!
Kwam Yashrala!
Kwam Yashrala!
Kwam Yashrala!
Kwam Yashrala!
Kwam Yashrala!
All right.
Yo, mighty.